Welcome back. Namibia's National Planning Commission is taking a bold step to strengthen how government policies are designed, coordinated and delivered. On Monday, the NPC will host its first ever public policy forum, bringing together policymakers, researchers and civil society to tackle gaps that often slow progress on national development goals. Tonight, we are joined by the Deputy Chief for Regional Sectoral Planning and Policy Coordination, Manongwa Sikanda, to talk to us about what this forum means for Namibia, the challenges it aims to confront, and how it could reshape policy implementation across the country. So good evening and welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Nina, and good evening to the viewers.
Well, talk to us about what prompted the NPC to launch this public policy forum at this specific time.
Thank you, Nina, for the question. The National Planning Commission is an entity that is established by the Constitution 129 and also the National Planning Act number 2 of 2013, that is to plan to spearhead the cause of national development. In other words, is the entity that oversees the developmental agenda of the nation. Mm-hmm. And among the objectives is also to formulate and evaluate socio-economic policies. Mm-hmm. So this time around, the socio-economic policies, from time and again, they have to be looked at and see whether they're still relevant to the agenda that we're meant to address. Then this time around, we thought perhaps as a National Planning Commission, we have to bring the public so that we deliberate on these policies together, not only as NPC, but together, civil society, the offices, ministry and agencies. Then we see where there are bottlenecks and then we deliberate how to overcome them collectively.
What outcomes are you hoping to achieve through this forum?
Yes, the outcomes that we envisage to come out of this forum is enhanced collaboration, because then the public will embrace each policy as they are also affected by these policies. Mm-hmm. So it's not only government policy, but it's a national policy. Therefore, collaboration is most important, so that everyone embraces that. And also, with these policies, we want stakeholders' input so that there can also be an improvement in the implementation of these policies. Mm-hmm. Because it's not only the government that is implementing these policies, but it's everyone. And then lastly, also to also realize the objectives of these policies. Yes, I think these are some of the outcomes that we would love to see at the end of this.
And will there be mechanisms put in place, to track the implementation progress after the forum, has concluded?
Thank you, Nina, for that question. Actually, there are already mechanisms in place that tracks progress of policies. Let me just say they just launched National Development Plan number 6. Mm-hmm. The mechanism, one of the mechanisms is that entities, offices, ministries and agencies, or rather implementers, they are supposed or they are required by law to report to the National Planning Commission on quarterly basis on how the policy is being implemented. And then National Planning Commission on the second quarter has to report to Cabinet on how we as a nation are faring in implementing the 6th National Development Plan. And then at the end of the year, again, we have to tell the nation how we are faring, or how we have fared in this first year of implementing this 60th National Development Plan. So mechanisms are there already, whereby all the implementers, they are reporting, yes, the implementation.
Very lastly, Mr. Sikanda, is the Public Policy Forum set to become an annual platform? What can stakeholders expect, from future editions?
Yes, Nina, we want this engagement not to be the first and the last, but rather to be the start, so that every year we will be having, this public policy forum where all entities come around the table. We see how policies have fared, how policies have, encountered some stumbles, and together we can devise mechanism of overcoming such. Because like I am saying that, it's not a government alone struggle, but it's for everyone.
Yeah.
Because these policies are impacting you and I. Therefore, we have to be brought, around the table so that we also have an input to this. So we look at this to be an annual activity.
Fantastic. Mr. Manongwa Sikanda, thank you so much for your time this evening, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Nina, for having me.
We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back.